Hello, this is Bethany Cook, here with my dad, Ed Deitch. Come on, Dad, say hi.
Hi, everyone.
Today is my dad's 62nd birthday. It is Saturday, January 17th, 2009, and we are recording together. Yay! Daddy-daughter together. The third podcast demo. This one's going to be entitled My Dad's Birthday Wish, an airplane-themed bar in the basement. Let's talk about it, okay? What's so funny, Dad? Anyway, my parents, for those of you who are listening to this, and I imagine everybody who's listening to this is either my friend or relative, so you probably already know this. My parents have a finished basement, and my dad's
Well, it's
dream...
not completely finished, honey.
It's not?
It's semi-finished.
Okay, semi-finished.
When the bar's built, then it will be completely finished.
Okay, that's a good point. You're cutting me off, Dad,
I'm sorry.
because this
Keep talking.
this is what I wanted to get at. It's a finished basement.
Almost
finished. For the last couple of years, my dad's been really interested in building an airplane-themed bar.
Right.
And including, tell the folks who are at home what the bar will include, Dad.
Well, it will include probably scotch,
Speak into the mic,
bourbon,
Dad. Speak into the mic.
Scotch, bourbon, gin, and other sundry, alcoholic beverages. But
Dad, not what alcohol will be included. What will the bar be like?
We'll have an aviation theme, so there'll be probably a lot of pictures.
Right.
One of my Uncle Herb's plane that he flew in World War II, a PBY, as well as others.
PBY, got it.
Yeah, there'll be. I have a signed painting by Jimmy Doolittle. The painting is of him taking off of the USS Hornet during the Doolittle raid. So I'll frame that, put that up there, as well as other pictures and maybe model airplanes.
Cool.
And also I think we're going to make it into a sports bar as well. I'll have some of Mom's sports paraphernalia, her half marathon, which you ran with her, and other things.
Mom's sports paraphernalia.
Yeah.
I was like, you mean all the baseball gloves that she's collected?
Right,
and the
football
signed
helmets,
basketball?
things like that.
Right, and all of that stuff.
General stuff like that.
Her field hockey trophies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Also, Dad, what you're leaving out, though, I think, is what you've told me in the past is that you'd like to have some sort of dancing
the
kind
dance
of
floor.
facility.
There'll
a
be
dance floor.
a jukebox as well.
Jukebox.
Dance floor with
and
jukebox.
A full-time disc jockey, is that what you were saying?
Well,
or
it would be nice.
A DJ?
It would be nice. But first I'd have to learn how to dance, which I'm not really good at that, so I'd have to take some lessons or something.
Now let's get into...
Maybe a DVD would how to dance.
Dancing
simple.
for Dummies.
That would
dummies.
be perfect. That's exactly what I need.
Now, Dad, you're a likable guy. Everybody likes you. The weird thing about you, though, is you don't have any friends. And when I say that, I don't mean that you couldn't have any friends. I mean that you make basically
People are a pain in the ass.
no effort.
But usually that's why I want the bar, because after you've had a few drinks, they become a lot more likable, usually.
Okay.
Usually.
But
Not in all
no
cases.
effort. Am I right here? No effort to maintain any friendships with anyone? Like, like no calling, no going out.
My theory on that is if they want to see me, they'll give me a call.
Right.
Right? So.
And so much so that last time I was at your house, your friend Vince, who you've been friends with for, 40 years?
Something like that.
He just showed up at your house. And he lives in Ohio.
Right.
And he knew, you know what, if I ever want to see Ed again, I just have to show up on his doorstep.
That's what I like about Vince.
Which
he
is
just
what
shows
he did.
Up. That would be good. That's the way I like it.
And that's what all of your friendships are like. Oh, there's Mom. Mom's coming out. She's wondering what we're doing. Well, all I want to say is I just think it's really funny that you want to build a bar with a dance floor and a jukebox. And
with no friends.
But you don't have anybody that you are going to invite over.
I'm just going to have to make more friends. That's all there is to it.
I know, but you're just going to oh, good, Vince showed up.
Well, Vince and I would
go
down there and
Vince,
start dancing.
Let me show you my bar, Vince.
In fact, I think the more we drink, the more we'll probably dance.
Dad. Okay. Anyway, folks, this is Bethany and Ed. We're signing out. Happy birthday, Dad.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I'm sorry you couldn't see Gran Torino today. It was sold out at 2 movie theaters.
I know. We'll see it next